Hi everyone, welcome to World of Tanks with Stewie JP. I'm Stewie and this is the Tier 10 German tank destroyer, the Jagdpanzer E100. I've had this in replays before and it remains one of my favourite top tier tank destroyers. I'm platooning with my old mates Noddy and Mustang, previously from Balls Clan but now in my brand new clan MI6. More on that in a later video, but in this game we are going for some missions and we are going for a great game. Noddy's in the Waffle Tracker, our E100, the Tier 10 auto loader German tank destroyer. I'm in with JP E100 and Mustang's in the cute little AMX 1390, the little French light tank. Mustang's going for a spotting mission and you can see where she is on the map. The yellow coloured dot on the map, that's the lovely Mustang. She's lighting up the other 1390, the E100, and we're going to help her get some spotting damage. As usual, my first shot bounces, but it looks like I have tracked the E100 and I've bounced a shot for him, so he can't fly for another 15 seconds and Mustang's safe in that bush. We don't think she's spotted. I'm fairly sure she was telling us that a 6th sense didn't go off. A lot of people, a lot of angry chat messages going on in the chat box from some other players. There's some really good players on both of these teams, mainly on the other team going by the colours, but we're about to show that the chance of win, yet again, can be wrong. So I'm retreating behind this hill again as I've reloaded, and now I'm going to try and have another shot of that E100. I'm the first to admit I'm not the best player in the world, but that shot looked like it was pretty well aimed. But I think it missed entirely. I don't think it bounced, I think it missed entirely. I think about aiming to the southeast, which is where a lot of their mediums, and they do have a lot of mediums, where they all are, and people are pinging for help, and we do have a number of tanks down there, but I need to make sure Mustang's okay, because she's out there pretty much on her own. We've got an E100 in the city, and a little T49 running around, but myself, Noddy and the Tortoise are hopefully making sure that E100 doesn't blow her away. I bounced a shot from the little Batchat, which is down in the southeast. We do have plenty of tanks down there, but it looks like, looking on the map, it looks like they're starting to surround our guys, or not surround them, but get a little bit closer to them. I have a final shot at this E100. Now I reckon that hit, but obviously it didn't do any damage. At the moment we're losing 1-4, so it's time to stop stuffing around with that E100. Noddy's telling me that he reckons he's got the E100 covered. He's just about reloaded and he's using the hill to hide behind while he reloads, which is what you need to do in the Waffle Tracker. I have a final shot at him, or I'm going to have a final shot of him, but no, not he's got him covered. So it looks like Mustang's now safe up there. She's got plenty of spotting damage for her mission. I'd take a shot. That was just a bad shot. I should never have hit the trigger on that one. That was never going to hit the Batchat moving at that speed, not in a month of Sundays. Let's see, the Tortoise is aiming in that direction as well, and the AMX 30B is heading towards us, and he's going to light us all up if we let him get too much closer. Tortoise has had a shot. I sneak over the top of the hill and finally get a scoring shot, and that goes for a good healthy amount of damage. The Tortoise finishes off for me. I'm taking a shot from the medium tank, the Object 430. I think that was a Clan Wars reward tank last year or earlier this year. Looking at the damage counter, I have done another shot, and it looks like it might have been on the E100 earlier, which is good, which is what I was trying to do. I just didn't see it when I was watching the replay. So now we're aiming at where those enemy medium tanks are sort of hiding behind cover on those buildings. Our mediums are keeping them lit up, which is good. And from a 4-1 deficit, all of a sudden now we're up by a tank. We're winning 5-4. So we just need to be careful. We need to make sure we stay alive. Mustang's taken out the T49. The T49, if you've ever played one, I've never played one. I've played against a lot of them, and they seem to be a very dangerous tank, even in a Tier 10 battle, simply because of that massive derp gun. So at this stage of the game, I'm just going to kick back, wait till I can see someone. Where they are, they can't cap us out. They can light those mediums up for artillery, so those medium players really should be mindful of that. but it's a case of wait and see. In the Jagdpanzer E100, you don't want to be rushing medium tanks because they'll get behind you as quick as look at you. There's not one medium tank in the game that can't outmaneuver a Jagdpanzer E100. And that's the trade-off for the massive gun. The manoeuvrability of the Jagdpanzer E100 just isn't there. So Noddy's helping Mustang in the northern side of the map, and I'm just keeping an eye on what's happening in the southeast. But all of a sudden, Noddy gets a kill. A couple of our mediums get kills, and we're really comfortably winning now at 8-4. So at this point of the game, it's as safe as houses for me to push. Looking back on the replay, I probably should have pushed on the side that Noddy and Mustang were on, but the mediums that we have are going to be lighting up some enemy tanks along the railway line, so I thought I'll back those guys up. I've got over half health. A lot of our mediums are at quite low health, and I'm guessing that a lot of their mediums are at very low health as well, so I want to be able to take them out, probably one shot a lot of them. And generally on the map, those mediums would be on the eastern side of the railway line. If I went up to where Noddy and Mustang were, in the centre of the map, I wouldn't have shots onto the other side of the railway line, so that's why I'm pushing this way. It is a bit of a drive. And we all know the Jagdpanzer E100, it is built for comfort, not speed. So I'm just trying to take the most direct approach. I'm seeing if I've got shots on any of these tanks that looks like they might be hanging around the water when I look at them, but then you look on the map, you see they're on the other side of the railway line. I have been spotted, and Mustang's trying to light up whoever it is that's spotting me. It looks like they're not too far from where she is. I'll take another shot from the Object 430. I still can't see where he is. Down to 180 health, or 100 health now, so it's time to stop being brave, because now any tank on the enemy side can kill me with one shot. Mustang and Noddy continue to push forward. Noddy's picked up 4 kills at this stage. Mustang's got one as well. I can't help myself, I've got to go for this little German, the new Tier 7 light tank, even if it means I'm going to die. And I ammo rack him for a healthy amount of damage and take revenge, because he killed Mustang and Mustang's my mate. So here we go. Now we're going for the railway line again. That Object 430 that was putting all that damage into me earlier, I've just realised he's on full health. He hasn't taken one spot of damage, and I've got a feeling that at this point of the game is the first time that he's been spotted. And he's going after our Object 140, who's on quite low health, and the Tortoise is trying to help the Object 140. Even though I'm only on 100 health, I can rely on my armour, but if he starts firing heats or HE, I'm not really sure what the Object 430 carries, but at only 100 health, a little bit of high explosive could potentially finish me off, even if it doesn't penetrate my armour. So I'm trying to help the Tortoise here, but the Tortoise is on a lot higher health than me, so even though I'm top tier, I'm letting him go, and I can see that this Object 430 is aiming at the Tortoise, so I put in a cheap shot into his side for another 900 damage, 1,000 odd damage. He's down to 200, but he's dangerously close to flanking around that Tortoise. But now the Tortoise has got him, but bounces. He shoots me. Very lucky bounce from my point of view. Boom! And I blow his head off. And again, take out the last tank in the game, which is also always awesome from my point of view, to take out the last remaining tank and win the game. And looking at the post-game battle results, you can see a swag of medals for all of us. I've got the third class mastery badge, 2300 experience for my double, also a Spartan medal I think it was, and a steel wall for bouncing all those shots, especially at the start of the game when I was bouncing them. Towards the end of the game, obviously I didn't bounce them. I was taking damage in a big way towards the end of the game, and as usual I brought out the old photo of Mustang, myself and Tuggy, which is a picture of the three of us, a great photo back in our showbiz days. Looking at the second page of the post-game battle results, Lennon Pro in the Object 140 had an awesome game with 2,500 damage, 889 base experience. Noddy did well with 788 base experience, nearly 5,000 damage and 4 kills in his Waffenträger. That's got to be a good score. In the end, I ended up with 3,600 damage and a couple of kills, which I was surprised. I didn't think I did that well. And Mustang had a good game, lighting up all of those enemy tanks, especially at the start of the game, and getting a heap of spotting damage in the process and completing her mission. I haven't got it on the screenshot, but I think she did around 5,000 spotting damage, which is awesome in the little AMX 1390, the cute little French light tank, which we all love so much. And as usual, it's always a good laugh platooning with these guys. We always have a good time. We always make plenty of jokes, have a good laugh, take the piss out of each other, and often have games like this where we do well and it all ends up on YouTube. Mustang and Noddy, as well as some other people that I've platooned with in the past, have been integral in the forming of my new clan, the MI6 clan, which I'll do another video on at a later date. And we're excited about it. We're doing well in strongholds, and we've even dipped our toe in the clan war map. On the final page of the battle results, you can see a little bit of a profit, 7,000. I think I fired a couple of gold rounds there. I think they were the ones that missed. 3,600 damage. I fired 9 shots, only 6 hit, so 3 of them absolutely missed, and 1 bounced, so 5 penetrated. But it's always a healthy damage dealer, the Jagdpanzer E100. Waffenträger that Noddy was driving is always good, long as it's got somewhere to hide and reload. But as usual, it's always an awesome experience platooning with these guys. We always have a laugh. It's always fun, and it often goes late into the night. So I hope you've enjoyed this replay. Stand by for some more replays featuring lots of different players from MI6 and other clans. I still platoon with some other people that I know from the past. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I really enjoy doing these videos. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all next time.